and a third impeachment case is filed against President Aquino in the House of Representatives. But like the other two complaints, it is unlikely to prosper. Freddie Abando reports.
Progressive forces in the House endorsed a third impeachment complaint filed by a coalition of people's organizations against President Aquino for betrayal of public trust in connection with the signing of the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement. The complaint claims EDCA exposes the health of Filipinos and the environment to the dangers of pollution with the possible entry of nuclear weapons and hazardous materials from U.S. forces, and it violates a provision in the Constitution which bans foreign troops on Philippine soil. All three complaints are bound for dismissal since the ruling coalition in the House are all set to dismiss it when the Committee on Justice tackles it when session resumes next week.
The impeachment case was filed by the usual people filing impeachment cases as in the past. But I'm very confident that it will not get very far, mainly because the DAP which they are which they are attacking, of course, is nothing new. It has existed under one guise or another for some time, because it's sheer necessity for the president to be able to have some flexibility in dealing with the situation.
Aside from the impeachment complaints, there were more pressing concerns for the House to tackle which are in the list of priorities of the leadership in Malacanang: the 2015 national budget, the antitrust law, the Bangsamoro Basic Bill, and the full implementation of the K-12 program of the Department of Education in 2016.
The House has been meeting with the Senate, and it will meet again with the Senate later this week in order to craft an agenda which is basically economic, how to spur the economy, how to be more competitive, and so forth.
In the meantime, the House is looking forward to the President's fifth State of the Nation address scheduled for Monday.
We would look forward to not only a report from the President on his last 4 years, but more importantly on what we should be doing in the next 2 years to achieve our dream of inclusive growth and jobs for everybody and so forth, and economic growth. So we'd like to hear some words from him on that.
I don't want him to fail. I want him to succeed for the good of the nation and for the good of the Aquino name, which we cherish. We fought for the democracy and liberation of the country under the inspired leadership of his late martyred father. We served loyally President Cory. He carries this name. I want him to succeed.
Meantime, preparations for Monday's event is on schedule. 1,000 guests to include members of Congress, members of the President's Cabinet, the Diplomatic Corps, leaders of the private sector, local and foreign, and people's organizations will witness the President's report to the nation. Security will be tight inside the Batasan complex.
Na-cover naman lahat ng grupo na gustong pumasok sa House, from media to the public, iba-iba, from concessionaires to regular, walk-in people who might want to come here and do something. May mga talagang hindi natin maiiwasan, yung mga magtatrabaho, yung mga nanggaling sa other government offices, yung mga opisina ng congressman, merong mga access passes. May color-coded access passes.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.